and welcome to a special edition of the Pop Talk Web Show! Here at Vegas Bash 2010, and we have very special guests right now, Rachel and Brenden!
Also known as Brenchel.
Brenchel.
Isn't that Brenchel?
Is that how it is?
How do we pronounce
accent?
it?
I don't know.
It's French
Let's
for
do
power
Brenchel.
couple.
Oh! Look at Zing.
Look, I just learned French today. Thank you, Brenden.
Thank you,
Right? And how do you say Neanderthal?
Oh, she just
Neanderthal.
went there. She just went there.
I know, straight
Have you guys
for
seen
it,
any clips?
I've seen plenty of WeHateRachel.com clips.
Honey, don't go there.
Don't even, definitely, I came
go
out,
there.
of course, as you guys know, I was, the most hated of last season. But that just means that people were paying attention.
Right?
That you're memorable, too.
You're
That's
memorable, and you brought the drama.
Yes.
And we just talked with Brittany a little earlier, and we have our all-star picks.
Yeah.
And from season 12, it's definitely you and Brittany.
Really?
Yes,
That's so
for
funny.
sure, because you brought the drama.
Right.
You did.
I'm back, bitches! Right?
True story.
You are so
And
going to
then
be
you
on
get
All
to
Stars.
say it again during All-Stars.
I know. I think that would be amazing.
I want to talk about strategy because we're going to get right up into it, girl.
Let's do it.
Why did you start a showmance with gorgeous Brenden? Aside from you being gorgeous.
Exactly. Can you look at this
then
one?
you-
I
I mean,
mean,
let's be real
I know,
here.
seriously. I would.
I mean, let's be honest. Who wouldn't want to jump on him every time you see him?
Is that what happened when you saw him on the footsteps of the house? You were like,
Oh my
is that
god, I
deliciousness?
tried, oh hell yeah, I was like, that deliciousness, and I tried not to jump on him. I tried not to look at him on the footsteps of the house,
Right.
not even kidding,
Right.
because I wanted to avoid the showmance. But, fate had a, different set of
Right.
hands for me, so.
Well, tell me if this is wrong, but the showmance seemed like it started like that.
it did.
On the
Did it?
stairs.
It did.
Yeah, it did. It was like,
Okay.
we were in the hammock on the 4th of July, which is really day 2?
second day,
Yeah,
yeah.
the second day. And Brendan's like, oh, I'm a physicist, and I'm going to get a PhD in physics. And I was like, oh my god, stop.
So on the 4th of July, you saw fireworks.
Exactly. We saw fireworks on the
Yes, we
4th of
did.
July, and we had chemistry.
Ooh! When did you first kiss? FYI.
How many letters in that word again?
Oh, 9. Thanks, 13, whatever.
You guys test each other all the time.
Oh
like,
my
I'm
God,
smarter.
all the
No,
time.
you're smarter. Then I'm smarter.
No, well, we already know Brendan's smart.
No.
Let's be real. The first kiss was the day we got put up on the block.
Yeah.
When was that? Remind me. How long was that into
Like
it?
what, day 7?
What day 5?
Damn.
Day 5, yeah.
Day 5.
I know.
Is
So
he
were
a
you
good
put
kisser?
on-
Is he a good kisser?
Oh my god, he's the best
Oh my
kisser
god.
ever.
Oh my god. I'm so fucking jealous.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
Now,
Sometimes I'll pretend I'll
Rachel,
be
watch
you.
out. 'cause Kevin likes to go after
Okay, I might
the
snatch him.
significant other.
I might-
Hey,
Snatch
it's
I
him.
love
okay.
you, honey. I love you, honey. I never leave you. I will never leave you.
We do remember him talking about Jeff gardening, so.
Yeah, right?
Well, we were just saying that when you came out, we thought you were Jeff 2.0.
We did.
Originally.
We
The
thought you were
updated, the
Jeff's,
updated version?
Jeff's
Updated version.
doppelganger.
All right.
We did.
We did.
We did.
But then you turned out to be totally different people, like character-wise.
totally different. And then you got, you did also have, they had a showmance as well, but your showmance was a little different.
Yeah, ours was 2.0 also.
Yeah,
Through that
ours
big
is way
showmance,
different
you
than
know?
Jeff and Jordan.
Very elevated.
Yes, very
Yeah.
elevated.
Not so
I
much
think-
Gone with the Wind,
No.
more like Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yeah. Exactly. That is
Wait,
true.
do you only last 60 seconds?
Oh!
Whoa.
Minute.
Whoa, no.
I meant minutes.
Don't worry.
Did I say seconds? 60 minutes.
Did you guys, do the do in the house? Did that happen?
I don't know what
Can
you're
you
talking
do
about,
that?
Kevin.
Yeah,
No.
you can do that.
Did you?
Can you?
I didn't do it, but you can do it.
Yes, we did kiss in the house. We'll
Okay,
admit that.
good. Yes.
Oh, good one, Brendan.
Now, I want to confirm a rumor because I'm going to go there, girl. Are you guys going to be on The Bold and the Beautiful?
Yes, we are going to be on The Bold and the Beautiful. We film on Monday.
What?
Yes, yeah. I know, we're so excited.
So what, do you know the scene? Do you know the wardrobe?
I'm pretty sure it's Brendan topless. Let's be real.
I mean,
Right.
With his
what's the
shirt
point
off.
otherwise?
Yeah, exactly. What's
Rachel
the point
in a bikini
otherwise?
top?
Me and probably in a bikini top. All I know is that there's some nightclub scene and that it's also we're going to be bartenders.
Okay.
And I don't know what the script is. I don't know anything, but
She's
I
really
do
gonna
know
be out
that-
of her element, you know.
I know, right? In a
Yeah,
bar that's
right.
weird.
Yeah, it
Maybe
was
they'll
so
make me do a
weird.
shot or something. I don't know.
Now, Rachel, we got to be a little bit honest that there is a portion of America that really feels passionately about you.
know. In a good way. Woo!
You know, it's like love it or hate. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
they either really love you or they really
Right.
hate you.
I know.
Yeah.
How has your reaction been coming out the house? How have you dealt with that?
It's definitely been crazy and interesting coming out of the house. I think that with the fact that half of America literally hates me, and I read certain websites and blogs.
Why
Gotta
do
say,
you
I
do
don't
that?
know. It's okay,
Brenden,
really.
stop
It's
her.
so
Stop
addictive.
her.
Okay.
I've been telling her.
Okay, this
It's
is
so
the thing,
addicting.
guys. We always say, or they tell us, the producers say, stay off the site, stay off the site.
But what's the first thing we do?
We go on the site.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yes, we are reading.
We are
your
reading
hate.
the hate.
But
You wanna know.
yeah. But I mean,
It's like a drug. You kind
It's
of.
like looking at the sun. You really want to see it, and as soon as you do, it burns your eyes.
Exactly.
but then you see the haters, and then you say, oh, that's the source. Well, then never mind.
Right, no, and when they hate, hey, hate more because it makes me more popular.
Right. What did Cat Williams say?
The
I
more-
don't have enough haters.
If
That's
you only have
right.
14, you need to get 16.
You need to get
That's
16
right.
That's what
haters.
Cat
That is
Williams
right.
said.
Because the more haters you have, that means you're doing
Something
it
right.
well.
You're
Doing
doing
it right.
something right.
Exactly.
They're not going to hate on somebody driving up in a hoopty. They're going to hate on you driving up in a Cadillac with 16.
true.
So it's
Exactly.
like,
Let's be real here.
right?
No, and then you brought the drama.
I
you know,
did
and so
kinda.
I mean, I know I keep saying that, but you were the only one.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, seriously. I mean, I like Brittany for her. Like she had amazing one-liners, funny DRs, but you brought the drama. Had you not come, I mean, why did they bring you back in the house if they didn't think that you were a valuable
It's
asset to the team? Right?
Right?
Okay. So, I
Well, you know what?
mean,
The thing with Rachel is that she was confrontational. A lot of people here who had stuff to say about people did it behind their back.
oh,
Yeah,
they all did.
They all
So-
did it behind their backs, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna tiptoe around it. I'm gonna say it to their face, and like it or not, you know, I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna tell you how I feel, and I'm not gonna be shy about it. I wasn't scared of any of the house guests, and I think that had a lot to do with them wanting to evict me so badly.
And
You
I
weren't
can
scared
relate to
of-
the confrontational. When you're confrontational,
Yeah,
people tend to hate.
There you go.
that's
Yeah.
right.
You weren't scared of Reagan?
Yeah. That's
Brenden,
a whole nother.
I wanted to say,
story.
Brenden, that once Rachel left the house, you changed. How did you change? How do you think
You
you
did.
changed?
You know, I honestly, I think when she left, I just was tired of it all. I mean, I was tired
Oh.
of like having to like pretend to really like these people when I didn't. I mean, it's not that I didn't really dislike a lot of them. There was a couple people. I think Brittany Reagan. Maybe I didn't
What?
care for it too much, but I mean, it was like conversations. Like all they ever talked about was football, baseball, and UFC fighting. And you know, her and I both love science, like love
Yeah.
school. Like those, I was wondering, you know, did the oil spill get taken care of? And they're talking about if Lindsay Lohan's still alive. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's like we're just on two different levels. So
Right.
at that point, I think it was just more stay to myself and just kind of like just try to win competitions. You know?
Right, right. And
But-
you did an amazing job at that.
Thank you.
Right.
And
Thank you.
okay, we need to talk about how you handled the POV.
Yeah.
Because everyone thought you were gonna pull a Chima. That was all over every single message board, all over
really?
the sites. Yeah, everyone was like, is he gonna pull a Chima? Is he gonna DOR? Is he gonna? I mean, they thought you were gonna have a reaction that, you know, maybe not like mine, but maybe that kind of.
Wait, you're talking about
resembled.
with the bowling one?
No, no.
Oh,
we're
I thought you
talking
were just
about
like
Yeah, I
thought
was
I
wondering
cranked
which
those
one you're
down.
talking about too.
the Diamond Power Veto.
Oh.
When that was used, because you
Really?
know it was a similar situation. I mean, it wasn't the
Oh.
exact same thing,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you
yeah,
had your
yeah.
nominations, and basically for that week, your nominations didn't
Yeah.
matter. So, can you explain what just your feeling about it? How did you feel when it happened?
Because you looked a little unaffected.
You looked totally
I
fine
was.
with it. You were
I
fine.
I think at that point I had just become almost like complacent because I just had been at that point used to getting kicked in the balls repeatedly
Mm-hmm.
during the season. I mean, Rachel had left. I get to go out of the house, and of course I think Rachel's gonna be there and to find out that she's
Oh,
not.
right.
Yeah, that
And then
was
so
bad.
like the dime hard gets used.
Did
I'm
you
like,
see that
oh,
edit
of
yet, by the
course.
way?
Yeah, have you guys seen that?
It was
No.
like it was like echoey, and you were looking
You're
all
like,
through the house. It was so
Yeah. It was
Like,
really,
where is she?
really
Where is
pathetic,
she?
I'm
Where is
sure.
she? And they showed you all alone in the pool, like you're all by
Yeah,
yourself.
getting a massage, drinking
Right,
wine.
all lonesome.
Yeah,
And
it
then
really
I got
was.
to
And it was like the
me
most
and my
gorgeous house too.
baby.
I'm back, my last.
So you're basically over it at that point.
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
Just kinda
I
sat
just
there.
I just wanted to like I wanted to compete, and I really
Uh-huh.
didn't want to deal with all the drama. You know what I mean?
Right.
I didn't want to get into it with Reagan. I didn't want to even talk to Brittany really. I mean, you know, the
But
only
Matt was the one that used it. You didn't have any.
Anything
Well-
to
And he called you a dummy.
yeah, that I was a little upset with.
I was upset about that when I watched that clip.
Because I took it personally. Because you know what, we say a lot of things in the heat of moment in the
Right?
house.
Right.
But that was
There's
not
some
in the
things-
moment. He thought
It was
that out.
planned.
Yeah.
Well, and it was very poorly thought out on his part. Because again, that definitely ultimately played a big part on me wanting to push for him to go.
Right.
Because
Right.
there was a lot of sympathy I felt for him for his wife having cancer.
Oh,
What do you
yeah.
think about that, by the way?
That is
Definitely
skeezy
think
and
he's
disgusting.
He's got a place in hell for sure somewhere.
Yeah. It's,
But he and Reagan are friends again.
I know. Okay,
Like,
so
automatically.
Reagan cannot be my friend because I said that him and Matt are an alliance, but he's best friends with Matt when he lies about cancer and he lies about
The brigade.
everything else,
And he
the
wouldn't have
brigade
used
and
the diamond
backstabbing.
power veto
Right.
on him either.
Right.
Exactly.
So-
And I don't understand, like, Reagan and I were best friends. I know they didn't show this, but we were best friends for 4 weeks.
You were?
Oh my
didn't know
god.
that.
No,
Okay.
I know nobody knows this.
Okay.
Everyone, this is like news to everyone. Reagan was like Team Brenden and Rachel for the first 4 weeks.
I had no
And
idea.
week 5, Reagan turned on us.
No
it was
wonder
week
you got
four.
so
He
hurt by
started
it.
to, like,
Okay.
like week
And
four.
that's why
Week
we
four
got so
started turning.
hurt. Right. And the biggest thing about the Rachel Reagan drama was that nobody in America knows about it, but like really we were best friends. I would go to him for every decision I would make.
Oh.
He was like, we had an alliance
that's
or
why-
But
whatever.
this wasn't
like,
on the feeds either, was it? 'Cause
I
I don't
didn't
it
know
had
have
to have
anybody.
been on the feed.
But you
Well,
do
no,
know
it was
they,
about
they
week
go
four.
from
It was about
room
week
to room.
four.
Like
Oh,
if you're
yeah.
Yeah,
if you're having a great discussion and you and Reagan are besties in
Yeah.
one room and they want to like do the storyline that you guys are mortal enemies, they'll switch
Yeah,
rooms.
yeah.
So it may not have been on there.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, we were seriously like we
Well,
were
that's
really
why.
good
That's
friends.
especially why when I yelled at Brittany and Reagan on the hammock, I was pissed because I felt like Reagan had been really fake and phony with her
Yeah.
because he was a really good friend to her for a long time,
Right.
and then all of a sudden
Right.
forgets who she is. So.
Yeah, as week 5, as soon as I went, as soon as Brendan and I were up against each other, it was when Reagan just turned. And
What do you think the turning point was?
I think
What
Matt
happened?
had a lot to do with it. I really, and this is what happened. Okay, I don't know if they showed this cabana room fight, but I said to Reagan, like, I went in
Yes,
to
they
approach
showed that
Matt.
cabana room
They
fight,
did,
yes.
and when I approached Matt
they're
about
paired up, yeah.
they're paired
Yeah,
up.
yeah, you did.
That
Don't
was
use
the
the
big
P word
fight.
around
Don't
Reagan, by
worry.
the
Yeah.
way.
Oh my God. Don't
Pair?
say pair. Don't say anything about alliances.
What?
He freaks out.
What?
So, oh my God. He freaks out about alliances. So I said that they were a pair,
Right.
and
Oh, he freaked out.
Oh, yeah,
he
he
freaked
realized-
out.
They showed that, yeah.
And that was the turning point because after that, then he was like, "Oh, Rachel, you're the cause of all the theatrics in the house. You're the cause of this and this and this." And I was really hurt because Reagan was my friend.
Right. I
He
can
was
see
like,
why.
Right.
Or I mean,
Well,
at
we
least
didn't
like,
know
he
you
was my
guys were
friend of
friends.
me because in the DR, I'm sure he was against me.
He actually, I mean, well, he had a few comments.
Yeah.
in the
Well,
diary.
probably about Kristen was probably about the turning point.
Yeah, I think Kristen had a lot to do with the turning point too
Because he got mad because
and he was
she's-
becoming friends with
Well,
Kristen,
because at
too.
that point Reagan was a floater. I consider
Oh, he
him a
was
floater.
totally a floater.
He
That
didn't-
was his strategy.
Yeah.
The reason that he got called out was when I put him up against Reagan. Put him up against Elaine. He had to fight for his life. He won that POV, and then he had to keep fighting. Otherwise,
Yeah.
Right.
everybody knew he was a competitor at that point.
Right.
So
Yeah.
And he was, and that's the thing. Reagan was a really smart player, and there were times in the game when, even when Reagan and I were friends, he was like, "Rachel, Brendan, I just want you guys to know that I'm going to separate myself a little bit from you because I don't want people to think that we're forming an alliance together." And I was like, "Okay, I get it. Like, that's your game. Like, that's a smart game move, But he was still my friend. It
Right.
was like we were still friends, and we would still go talk, and we would still chat, and I don't know.
Is there any hope, Rachel?
For me and Reagan, I don't know because I wrote him letters.
You wrote him a letter?
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
where? Wow.
yeah, maybe you guys don't all know this, but
We
like
don't.
in the juror house, like
In the
she
juror house, he was
tried to like
horrible.
apologize to him like 3, 4 times.
You
And-
did.
I did. I would
Yeah.
walk into a room and Reagan would leave. I would talk to Reagan and be like, just anything. I would try to talk
Right.
to him, and he would literally be like, "Why is she talking to me? Tell her not to talk to
Yeah.
me."
Like,
Well, this
and,
is my observation.
mad.
Okay. So he was America's player, right?
Right.
As America's player, you get clued in by the tasks who America hates. In my mind, when he turned on you is when he found out that America was asking him to do a lot of shit against you.
Maybe.
So he realized, oh, it's okay for me to hate Pond.
Yeah,
okay.
Brendan.
You know what I'm saying?
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Because it's like, to me, it was kind of weird. Maybe you're telling me about the whole Kristen incident, but it seemed kind of weird that suddenly he was like anti-you.
I
Right,
know.
right.
Right?
We were shocked.
And that could be, but also with Reagan, I think he would if that were the case, he might have gotten over it a lot faster than he has.
Oh, he's still bitter, he's still
he's
mad.
really
Oh my
he's-
God.
He's got like a vendetta. I don't
Go on Twitter. Twitter. Check out Reagan Fox on Twitter and Rachel BB12.
Wait,
It's going back and forth.
Wait,
Yeah, Twitter
he's
fighting.
written
Oh my God.
Something. Wait, you guys. Wait, you're on Twitter.